Families of the 19 children and 2 teachers killed in the school shooting at the Uvalde Elementary School are demanding answers, and they may get those answers soon. New evidence is outlining what happened as officers waited more than an hour to stop the gunman. Good morning, I'm Sally Hernandez.
And I'm Tom Miller. There is now a photo circulating online showing officers waiting in the hallway. They do have their guns, they have ballistic shields, and it comes as district officers are preparing to testify before a House committee. That is this morning in Austin. KXAN's Candy Rodriguez joins us live at the Texas Capitol with what we can expect there. Good morning, Candy.
Tom, Sally, good morning. At 9 this morning in a closed-door meeting, the House committee will hear from authorities and others impacted by that shooting at Robb Elementary in Uvalde just last month. Now, the committee says it's conducting its investigation in this way to be more transparent and to give lawmakers the full picture. Now, we're also hearing from victims' families and other students who spoke last night at the district school board meeting. Some parents asked the board to fire School District Police Chief Pete Arredondo. Previous reports indicate the shooter was on school grounds for well over an hour before police entered the classroom and killed him. As many as 19 officers in the hallways were seen of the school as children inside the classroom with the gunman begged 911 dispatchers for help. According to investigators, Arredondo made the decision to wait more than an hour for backup instead of ordering officers at the scene to confront the shooter. Parents and members of the community say more should have been done.
More angry that they're trying to cover up a lot of things and trying to hold us back from speaking. Also, just that they should have just gone in there and done their job.
We were asking her questions, how she felt about school, and she just started breaking down because she don't really want to talk about it. It's like she lived through it and she don't want to relive it. And she is afraid to go back to school.
Now, Chief Arredondo hasn't shared much publicly about his actions taken that day during the attack. He did, however, tell the Texas Tribune, Sally, that he believes he took the best steps that he could take to protect lives.
He did say that, Candy, but it seems like every single time there's a new revelation in this investigation, it just sheds light on the frustration that so many have. And there is something else that officers were frustrated about when they waited to enter that classroom, right? You said for almost an hour, 58 minutes. What are we learning about what they were doing then?
Right, and now we have new footage from a wide-angle camera that was inside the school showing these officers, and they can be heard talking, and this was about 20 minutes into the attack. There's a special agent with the Texas Department of Public Safety, or DPS, asking if there are any children in the classroom, and if so, they need to go in. But then you can hear another agent saying they're not sure, and they're waiting on who's ever in charge to let them know if they should proceed. But that initial DPS officer is then decides to go to another classroom and several other classrooms to help out children. Now, of course, we do have a deeper breakdown of that interaction and that photo that Tom mentioned on our website at KXAN.com. Tom.